are going to work on, you good?
Yeah.
All right, today we're going to work on, I'm here with James, and we're going to be working on a variation of the hip escape that has been very high percentage for myself. So it starts out with me being on the bottom, of course, and my opponent being on the top. So there are times when an opponent gets a high mount on us, right? He's really high, he's got me tied up. It's not practical that I could do any kind of an arm trap and roll or an oompa efficiently from this position. So notice how much bigger he is than me. The first thing I want to do is relieve pressure, especially if he's putting a lot of pressure up into my armpits and on my chest and face. I'm hiding my elbows to the inside, protecting my neck and getting my frames in across his belly. I'm going to plant my feet, elevate my hips initially. As my hips come down, I'm going to drive forward, boom, creating space. Now my frame can come to the ground inside that knee and I can cover my wristwatch. If I don't want to stay flat on my back, I'm going to go to that same side hip by straightening out my leg to the inside, going to the hip, just like this. I'm gonna walk my leg out. I just start heel toeing it, walking it out. I wanna try and get his foot propped up so that my other leg can step over and hook him right by that instep. I'm gonna drag it over my ankle. Now I can use my elbow and the pressure from the back of my calf or the back of my heel to leverage his knee up and clear this leg. So you can circle around this side so we can see. So from here, I change my hips, and now I've got him in half guard. I'm gonna reach deep for that underhook, and my other hand on this side is gonna post the frame on the inside of his hips. Now from here I can frame on his hips, or I can frame on his knee. But notice I'm staying nice and tight inside. I'm stacked on my shoulders, so he can't just cross face me and push me flat. From here I just need enough gap in between his leg to get my knee out. I'm gonna step this leg over. I wanna trap that leg. At the same time, this knee's gonna shoot out, and I wanna get it straight up in the air. Notice my instep is connected to his inner thigh, like a butterfly guard. As I straighten this knee straight up in the air, I'm gonna hook this elbow. I hook the elbow and I flare it all the way to the other side, almost like I'm transferring to the other hip. And notice as I transfer the other hip, it makes it really easy for me to windshield wiper that leg out. Now I can go to full guard. Or, as you see, I've got this arm already trapped and set up for an arm crusher. I've got his forearm trapped between my shoulder and elbow. But the point of leverage is too high up. His wrist is really high up on past my shoulder, so it's really hard to get the lock from here. So the way I control it from there is I unhook my grips. I post right on his hips. I'm gonna go to my hip again. And notice I use knee pressure on the back of his shoulder to flatten him out and extend this arm. Now I can extend my upper body and look up and really pinch his wrist between my shoulder. Now I can release my other hand, cup the elbow, double cup it, and I'm gonna do a little side crunch and pull down. Boom. For a little arm crusher. And of course there's a nice little wrist lock here as well. Anyway, it's kind of my variation of hip escape into an arm crusher. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Got something out of it. Thank you. Axial BJJ. Laurenberg. Nice shapes.